Oh my god, you guys, look at Mavis. She's pregnant.
Pregnant.
Yes. She's so pregnant. I love you so much. Can you not step on the computer though? Cause I like just found this part. Thank you. I love you so much. You wanna lay right here? Just ignore the fact that that marker's right here. You wanna lay right here? Lay right there.
Phoenix.
Okay, so
Phoenix.
this is the one that I was talking about. Be very afraid now.
I want to be part of Stray Kids.
Am I the asshole for being angry that my sister stole my boyfriend from me when we were in high school?
How old is she now?
I don't know.
You still salty about that, girl? Sorry.
That's your reaction?
Sorry.
That's your reaction? So,
They got fast.
I'm 16 male gay. I apologize for the length, but this starts over 45 years ago and in detail. I know I was gay at an early age. At the time of being gay was not accepted as it is now. In high school, the only advice I could get from any adult was, how do you know you're not straight if you haven't tried? So, like most other gay kids at that time, I either pretended to be straight or tried to be straight and dated girls.
Oh.
Along came Jane, who pursues me and we date. Sometimes hanging out with Jane was kind of fun, and sometimes she seemed pretty toxic. So I broke up with her, and we agreed to be friends. I did not tell her I was gay, but she remained obsessed with me. In my senior year, I had no idea what my plans were for after high school. So I went and enlisted in the Air Force, and was not to actually leave after graduation. Once she heard I enlisted, Jane went and enlisted. The Air Force heard. Ignore that part. The Air Force told me the job was to be what I was pursuing was not open for 6 months. So they delayed my enlistment date. When Jane heard this, she got her departure date extended to match mine. She also got her basic training location changed to be at the same city as mine was to be. But after high school, I changed my mind and didn't want to go to the military. So I somehow managed to get out of it. However, Jane followed through and went to the Air Force. After high school, I quit trying to be straight. However, at that time, people in general were still pretty homophobic, and I lived in somewhat of a small town where people talk. So I didn't come out either. After, hold up, gotta find the second part. Pretty sure it's right. A couple of years, Jane's parents died. First her father, and a couple of years later, her mother. Both times I paid my respects and spent the time talking with Jane. I thought to myself, maybe being friends would be okay. I let her know that that was all I was interested in. But I still didn't want to tell her I was gay. Every few months after she called me on the phone, initially she no longer seemed romantically interested. I still did not come out to her. I wasn't out to many people at all. But she did keep contact with me with others in town, and she was a gossip. At that time, my worst fear was that it would get back to my parents. And I definitely see that happening. I'm guessing it's a typo. But I told her, I'm guessing. So that's what's Then I got a call from Jane saying she wanted to have a what? Okay. That she wanted to have a baby, and her physician advised her not to wait. So she asked me to be a sperm donor. I told her I was not interested in doing so. I didn't hear from her again for a long while. Her sister told me she got married. Okay. A couple years later, she called me out of the blue and asked me if she left her husband, would I get back together with her. I told her that we were nothing more than a high school fling, and I wasn't interested in pursuing anything else. After that, I thought it was best not to take any more calls from her. As time went on, I eventually came out with my friends. As time went on, I eventually came out to my friends. Then my family. I left my hometown and met a wonderful guy that I'm still with. I told my parents and siblings that if Jane was to contact me, I did not to give her my phone number as I had no desire to talk to her. So I went for several years without hearing from her. And one day, she managed to get my phone number and she called me. Instead of telling me who she was, she played the guess who this is. I was pissed because she managed to get my phone and call me, and the guessing games irked me even more. Yeah, understandable. I was legitimately on my way out the door and told her that. She said she could call later, and I just said I'd rather she didn't. She apologized for calling and I never heard from her again. That was around 2006. Jesus, this man's old.
Yo.
I'm sorry, but that was like 3 years from I was born, really pop. So like, about a year ago, I started thinking about her.
Wait, freeze.
Just under the net, it's fine.
It's only 18. You said 3 years old.
That was the last time that he talked to her.
Oh,
He's 60 years old. I stated that when I first started. That showed that you don't listen. That's why
I thought he was. Oh my god, that was
that's
a
why I
big
said
slow
this man is
movement.
probably ancient. That's 3 years before I was freaking born.
How you ancient and still got?
Exactly. It's been like 17 years later, and he's like thinking about this woman.
Like I got
About a year ago, I started thinking about her. I felt bad for being rude to her the last time we talked. I also felt that if I had just told her I was gay a long time ago, things would not have gotten so crazy. Jesus, I'm dying. Jesus. I thought she kind of deserved to know. No, she did not. Okay.
Not at all.
It's more than like 20 years later. She don't care no more. I thought about it, trying to get in touch with her. Not even to keep in touch, but just to come out to her and apologize for the conversation. But I never did anything about it. A few weeks ago, on a trip home to visit my family, I ran into her sister. She told me Jane passed away at the height of COVID from cancer. I felt horrible since then. Not for pursuing a relationship, but for not being honest and coming out to her. So not for not pursuing a relationship, but for not being honest and coming out to her. Yeah. Yes, the things she did were crazy and almost stalking behavior at times, but perhaps she knew I was gay. Those things, if she knew I was gay, those things would have never happened. Am I the asshole?
I think he is not the asshole, but also she's a mix.
Girl's crazy.
Yeah, because she's like stalking him. But, well, no, she's not even a mix. She's like, she's a, you know how hard it is to come out to somebody? Especially when you're ancient? Bro's literally seeing dinosaurs trying to come out.
Girl's literally dead. But,
And Brody, why are you thinking about her and you're like,
cause listen, he probably had a little too much time on his couch. He was like, alright, judging up old memories. So this one's really short. So we're just gonna say this one and like just close out whatever. Am I the asshole for refusing to let my stepdaughter live with us?
Yes. No.
I, female.
Wait, does she have a son?
We're gonna get to that part. I, female, 36, met my husband, male, 45 years ago.
Dang.
So she met him when she was 31. It's
They're
met.
ancient too.
It was old as hell.
Like they wasn't seeing dinosaurs, but I bet they were seeing some extinct things there.
I love him to bits, but I don't want to feel like the H.
Asshole.
In this case, we got married 3 years ago. I'm guessing that's supposed to say that. Okay. We got married 3 years ago. His daughter, female 20, lived half the time with us. She was 17 then. She made it clear that I wasn't her mother and that I had no authority.
Actually, in my opinion,
These
she's
typos
not
are
the
really
asshole.
getting to me. These typos are really getting to me. Alright. It's 2 paragraphs. In being a mother figure, it was okay. Alright. And I had no authority over her. It wasn't odd since she was 17 and I wasn't interested in being a mother figure either. I have, however, noticed that she tried provoking me while living with us. Not really serious things, but like leaving the house a mess or not tidying up after herself. And I would complain about it, like in a household, like in any household with teenagers, until one day she assaulted me after I got upset that she broke my expensive china and her father told her that she will need to pay for it. I didn't press charges afterwards. She had lived 100% with her mother. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Okay.
let me.
Now her mother has passed away, and okay. Now her husband passed away. My husband asked me if she could come live with us. I said no. He got very upset and said that she would be homeless if we didn't take her in. I said no.
Let that hoe toss her.
This is
wait.
Look, no. This is my first post on Reddit. Forgive me if my post is too long or too short. I have never been good at knowing how to express myself and which details are relevant.
I'm just gonna go be out the window and let that stargaze from outside.
We're gonna get to copyright front left for
No, that's not.
I'm thinking about how many references we say. Like,
I'm just gonna go be out the window and let that stargaze from outside. Cause bitch, you assault me in my own house? Go do that with your little boyfriend.
I want to know what the definition of assault
Oh, wait.
is. Like, because some people be saying, like, assault, and then it don't really be that bad.
Yeah, they'll literally be like, I just
Oh my
assaulted
god,
you.
you just assaulted me. Because you broke my expensive china?
It's
Okay.
not a full moon.
Okay. Alright, now. Listen.
We have to let that whole stargaze from outside.
So oh my god, why are all these people old?
Yo! What?
How are they still popping out babies at the age of 50?
Yo!
Cause look, it said that my 66-year-old male and wife, 66-year-old female, have a daughter, 41-year-old female, and our daughter is married and has 2 kids. Oh, so they're grandkids, okay.
Whoa.
I thought they was also their kids. I was like, how are they coming out with kids at 40? What is going on here? I mean, dad, but no, I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about how they coming out with kids at the age of freaking 56.
Is his last name Felder?
It doesn't tell you on Our daughter and her family have been living with us for a while. We have a big house. My wife and I live on the first floor, and the second floor is our daughter and her family. Since Violet is 15, a teen, her parents are trying to make sure she doesn't get into trouble or do hard drugs. Weird way to put that, but alright.
Hard drugs, don't do hard drugs. But you can do drugs, not just hard.
Not even that. That was a really good way to put that. But sliding past that, sir. It was 5 a.m. My wife and I were eating breakfast. Why are you eating breakfast at 5 a.m.? Go to sleep. Am I wrong for that? What are you doing up at 5 a.m.?
Yes, like
The sun comes up at 6 a.m. You're eating before the freaking sun comes up. Go to bed. Go to bed. Lay down. And even then, the sun comes up at 6:30. You're eating an hour and a half before the freaking sun comes up.
You know why I can't be
Meaning
mad?
you have to wake up, like get fully up, cook the breakfast, and then eat.
You know why
at
I can't
freaking
get
5
mad?
a.m.
You know why I can't get mad?
That better be a typo.
Yo.
That better be a typo.
Dang, you got it.
I swear to God.
You know why I can be mad?
They honestly asked for it. What are they talking about?
You know why I can be mad though?
What old person wakes up at 5 a.m.?
You know why I can be mad? Because I baked the cake at 4 a.m.
Yeah, that's like midnight shenanigans. Exactly. Midnight shenanigans. Nobody wakes up and starts their actual day at 6 a.m. I didn't mean to say 6 a.m. At 5 a.m.
I start my whole day at 6.
Like, what are you doing?
Either 4 or 6. That's it. But what if you
No, not even that. Not even that. Like, it's like, and even then you're doing weird stuff. You wanna know why? Because it's 4 a.m. Go to sleep. Take a nap. Take a nap, please. Go to bed.
Bro, somebody give up some mints.
Like, I honestly don't blame the granddaughter at this point. I don't.
Wait, what the granddaughter?
I don't. Like, cause I like skimmed and skimmed it or whatever. This was the one that I was reading before, but I like couldn't find the second part to it. I don't blame her. It's 5 a.m. Why y'all wake? Go to bed. It's your fault.
Was she was fucking?
No. It's your fault.
Was she being?
No. It's the same thing.
I forgot. Wait, why did I ask the same thing?
Unplug the computer. Come back to me.
Anyway, so
Come on,
when I
girlie.
was little, I used to
We're not listening to the story. Low.
brown.
Low, girl, low.
Tonight, we're gonna record us going to the pool and getting ready.
Load before she gets us both locked up. Load.
We're gonna record getting ready what we're wearing to the pool.
And
Up your eye sockets and grab the top of your eye.
Hurry up.
You're gonna be
Hurry
blind.
up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry
How you
up.
gonna see where my hole is, huh?
Hit restore. Thank you, sweetie. I love you so much. Load.
Won't see where my hole is,
Come
huh?
on,
With
faster.
no
Let's
eye.
go. Faster. Let's go. Speed her up.
And that's when you start carrying brass knuckles, a gun,
Come on.
and
Look at that. It's big to load. Load. Thank you, love.
Don't you agree with me?
I don't know what the hell you said. I'm gonna say no. I don't need you to repeat it.
Oh, our fathers.
Damn it, man. You are like.
Yeah, we can't curse anymore.
So, Violet's 15.
Backed all the way up. He almost hit my favorite car.
At 5 a.m., me and my wife were eating breakfast. Our daughter came downstairs holding Violet's phone. We recognized that it was her phone because of the purple cover.
Oh,
Violet and our and our son-in-law, 41 male, came after her. It seemed like she was checking her phone for the first time. Violet was a calm teen. She doesn't fight at school, she doesn't stay out of the house, she's just a normal kid. But it looked like her phone wasn't like that at all. Slay, that's me. For real. Yeah.
That's not me. At all.
She got AI chat boyfriends.
Yeah.
She's a weirdo.
No, it's okay because Talkie, that's
Our
me.
daughter found these videos
But-
on YouTube. In case
See,
you guys don't
they
know
are-
what an ASMR is, they are videos where people make quiet noise that are meant to make you relax. Some people make these videos, but with a different type of sound. Oh, I know what they're talking about.
Oh, Monique?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Don't ask questions.
Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
I'm trying to find the second part. I literally just found it. Our daughter tried to play one of them, but the volume was so high we all heard it. We all heard a couple seconds. It was inappropriate. I wanted to laugh but stay silent. I'm not an old man. Okay. I know what kids do. Our daughter was a teen. My wife was a teen. I was a teen. Violet doesn't look the part. She looks like a library girl, which made it funnier. Yo.
I would have, me being a parent, I would have left too.
Our daughter started scolding Violet, and said she'll punish her. Our son-in-law was behind her. He was trying to look mad, but instead he has this expression.
I can't.
My wife looked uninterested. She wanted to eat breakfast in peace. She looked at our daughter, then said, "Let's not pretend you didn't do worse than that. If these videos were the only things you've done, I would have stayed at church and thanked Jesus day and night." Grandma slays.
For real.
Grandma slays. Like,
If she wanna watch PH, let her watch PH. Just pay for her if she needs
subscription. Like,
Yeah.
well, I was saying pay for subscription. I don't know which one.
Do both.
Because I pay for my own subscription. It's getting expensive.
I started laughing, but our son-in-law cracked a smile. I laughed silently. Violet looked at her mom in surprise. It looked like a scene out of a sitcom. My wife continued to eat her toast. Our daughter looked embarrassed and said it wasn't about her. She looked at me and said, "Dad, stop laughing. You're ruining the scolding. Good job." I did indeed ruin the scolding, but my wife made me ruin it. There's no way I could not have laughed at that. She makes me laugh even when she doesn't mean to. Am I there?
No.
Not at all. Not even the slightest.
Like, not even a drop. Not even a speck.
Not even a little bit. Like, yes, I feel like they should, like, how old did they say she was? She was like 14. How old did they say my little was? Because she was like 14, 17, something like that.
Let her watch porn. Damn. You're all up in her biz. And her sister?
No, not even.
Like, bro, mind your business. Just because you get action and she doesn't mean she can't.
No, look. Because it's like. So it's like. They're the oh, that was your foot. But they're like the grandparents of like household, right? So it's like the mom is the one at school and the sister, like the granddaughter, yeah, Violet, and then the dad is like kind of like back up the mom or whatever. But the dad's like super like uninterested. He's just like, oh, yeah,
Like
what she said.
Like, she can go like
Yeah.
one of them that. Yeah, good job. Like, go upstairs. Walks up there. I'll pay for your subscription. Yo.
But yeah.